It's me again. Yeah. Okay. So today I look horrible. I mean, beyond horrible, as you can see. Anyways, so my video today, I don't really have any certain subject because I haven't been in the right mind frame to actually think of any. I'm gonna be quiet though. He's sleeping. Well, I got one. All right. Now see, I have a problem that I'm unable to. I can't have kids. Let's just put it that way. There are many women out there that can't have kids the same as me, and I do feel bad for them because I know how they feel. One of my main dreams when I was a little girl was to have a child of my own to continue the Horn name. My last name, sorry. Horn, Horn, not corn. Anyways, but that was one of my main goals in life to do until I found out that I couldn't have kids. Then it kind of got switched around. I am used to it, yes. I mean, sometimes I'll see a female out there with a gorgeous looking baby and all that. It hits you hard, of course. But inside I know that I'll be able to do a lot better by giving a child that doesn't have a home, and a good loving mother, and hopefully at that time a father. I will not adopt any child until I have a father that will stay in its life. That was my rule when I thought that I could have kids too. I want a father that will be able to stay in the kid's life. So anyways, I, like, my ex-boyfriend there, he would always tell me, why do you have animals? Why do you want animals? Animals are useless things. Yes, sometimes they are, but I don't find they are. I have a snake, sand boa, gorgeous little thing, I'll show you someday. Maybe even tonight. Anyways, and then I have a cat that's right now digging at his litter, or a bag, or something. Anyways, he's over that way. But I have two animals in my life right now, other than my parents having animals and all that, but those are my animals. The cat's name is Shadow. He's 2 years old, I think. I don't know. The person that had him before me didn't know. He was a stray at one point. But, come here. Come here, Shadow. Well, anyways, he's looking at me horribly. If you can see him here. He's a cute little thing. But, he's very protective over me, in some ways. I mean, when I'm around the house alone, not so much when someone else is with me, like Frank's in the bedroom right now, but when I'm alone, he follows me everywhere. He has to be, like, I have to be in his eye thingy. Yeah, anyways, he's my first child. I've had him before I had my snake. I love him to death. He is my baby. I'll cherish him forever. He gets spoiled. Sometimes. I mean, you can't really spoil a cat when he doesn't play with anything other than bags and boxes. But, he's a well-tamed cat. He knows where the litter box is. He always wants to run away, of course. He sees it outside, and it's new to him. It's just joy to him and everything. Oh, I got a headache. And then Molly. I don't know how old Molly is because the people that had her before me didn't know either. But she's a sand boa, and I don't know exactly what type yet. I could probably check that out later when I show her. But she's about that long, I believe, yeah? Pretty long. And she's a hefty size, but that big. She's large for her type of snake. I'm sorry, I love showing them off, just like a mother would with her kid. Anyways, they are my children. I cannot conceive children at all. And I won't go into details why, because it's extremely complicated. But, for all the women out there that can't have kids, and that think that it's the end of the world because they can't have one of their own, let's put it this way. There are millions, billions of kids out there that have been orphanaged, put in foster care and stuff like that, that need a loving mother to spoil the heck out of them, to love them and care for them and to cherish every moment they have with them. I mean, yeah, they're gonna have hard times and you're not gonna want to have them, but they're like your own children when you adopt them. They have to be like your child when you adopt them. I've heard of stories where some people would adopt a child, and then when the child misbehaved or did something wrong, like any child would, they just throw them back into the foster care, and then they go to another home, and it keeps going like that. It's pointless. If you cannot have a kid, okay? If you can't handle a kid like that, then don't bother getting a kid. Because none of us are perfect. None of us kids are going to be perfect enough, okay? I'm not old enough to have a kid. Even if I wanted one, and I do. But even if I wanted one and all that, I'm not old enough, and I'm not going to put a kid in this world when I cannot take care of it. That's not going to happen. So, when you adopt a kid, okay, you gotta understand that any kid is gonna go through ups and downs. Any kid. We've all been through it. But what you have to do is you have to take that kid in as your own, as it was flesh and blood, as if it wasn't from someone else. I mean, the kid might rebel. Yes, of course. Any kid will. But you gotta treat the kid like it's your own kid. You gotta love it, and cherish it, and take care of it. Just like an animal. Gotta give it lots of love. It just sickens me when people take a child in, and then just when, say the kid started smoking, or started doing drugs, weed, okay? Marijuana, as it's supposed to be called. If the kid gets heavy into marijuana, don't just say, oh, this kid's a problem child, I don't want it anymore. Don't. Sit down with it. Show it the things that can happen if it's on weed and stuff like that. Show some of your experiences if you've been on weed. Why not do that? I mean, I hate to say it, I was never in a foster home myself. I tried that, I had it tried and all that, but my parents took me back. It wasn't for a very long time. Some of the foster parents can be very kind. Some of them, yes, very, very kind. But, they don't treat you like your normal parents would. Of course not. It's hard to, but when you have a mother that loves you and cherishes you, and even if you're not her blood, take it as a given. And I just realized that I'm skipping from thing to thing. Okay, what I have to say is, if you can't have kids, okay, and you want kids, try foster care, if you're able to. If not, get a cat or a dog or even a lizard. I mean, I have Molly, and she's adorable. She's the most sweetest thing you could possibly find, and I wouldn't rather any other way. Keep in mind, yes, animals will misbehave too. Anybody will. Anyone with a mind of their own shall do as they wish. Like Shadow. I have been trying to teach him to get off tables for many, many, many years. Well, a few months, okay, sorry. But anyways, and yet he still tries to do it. He jumps on counters, jumps on the table and stuff like that. You just gotta teach him like any other animal. He's getting a lot better. Just like any kid. Gotta teach him. Anyways, I'm going for 9 minutes now. Ooh. Anyways, I'm gonna let you go. And holy crap, I'm saying anyways a lot. That's my video for today. It's not really, it's just a problem that I figured most people would have. Because they're my babies. I'm not gonna give them up for anything. I would give my life up for any of my animals. Any of them. They're like my children. Just like a mother would give their life up for their child. He's my baby. So is Molly. They're my children. funny looking children, but they're my children, and everyone's just gonna have to understand that someday.